Yeah, if they're trusting me, then they probably should not. I think hikaru's maybe made the mistake sometimes of trusting, especially Fabi, a bit too much, and then famously the gambit that he played, which was honestly kind of easy to refute as well.
You did an incredible job in surviving some critical moments. How can you stay so calm in these situations?
I think that those kinds of games are kind of easier psychologically because I'm just so disgusted with my play from early on that I don't feel like I have anything to lose.
Well, you gave a great treat to us, not only on the board, but also in the confessional booth. It was fantastic. Are you planning to do this in the next event also, to visit the confessional booth and entertain us with fantastic lines and thoughts of yours?
Yeah, I'm trying to be entertaining for sure. And trying to share a little bit about what's going on, and sometimes it helps also verbalizing thoughts. So I'll definitely continue to do that.
That's a fantastic thing, and it's a great joy. One more thing I wanted to ask. You played in Weissenhaus, and you didn't make it there. You won. You played here, and you won. You made an incredible performance with some inaccuracies, but you played incredibly great. How much do you think you improved in freestyle chess from Weissenhaus to here?
I think everybody's kind of improving round by round. It's hard to say exactly. It's hard to say exactly how much. What's notable here is I think that kind of the same players were doing well. Granted, Hikaru didn't make it out of the quarterfinals in Weissenhaus, but I think in terms of quality of the play, he definitely was top 3 or at least top 4 in classical. I mean, it's definitely top 3 there. So I think everybody's kind of improving a bit, but it does seem that it's the same players who are kind of getting it more. And Vincent was also looking really solid. He just had one kind of weak moment against Hikaru, and then he kind of ran out of steam. But it's interesting to see how it's just the same people who seem to get more of the positions than others.
Only a final question about when we see you analyze together. It's great fun for us to see the thought process, but we've seen, especially in the last few days, that they trust you a lot and they follow you a lot. What do you think? Is it helping you for analyzing with the other players, that people are influencing each other, or it is just interesting, and how much you have to filter it?
I think for me it's mainly interesting to see how the others think. I think I've also been fortunate to play the same color as Vincent in the last few games, and it feels like he is able to grasp the essence of the positions more maybe than others. If they're trusting me, then they probably should not. I think hikaru's maybe made the mistake sometimes of trusting, especially Fabi, a bit too much, and then famously the gambit that he played, which was honestly kind of easy to refute as well.
Are you going to make serious preparations for Las Vegas?
Well, first there's Grenke in a few days.
That's going to be a bloodbath. Oh my God. Having to play 2 games in a day. I think what we're doing in Las Vegas with 2 like semi-classical games is enough. Like I actually played in Grenke last year with 2 semi-classical games per day in a match, and I thought it was a great format, but even that was exhausting. So
well, it's clear.
I'm looking forward to it, but I'm also dreading it to some extent. Las Vegas, on the other hand, I think that will be great. I feel like people are improving at a rapid rate, no pun intended, and I think it's reasonable to try out shorter time controls as well.
Yeah, I think Peter has a question.
Yes, I have a question, because you are often critical about yourself that yesterday's game also, I did not play perfectly. I had a chance to play better, to finish hikaru off and so on. Yes, that's true. But then there was the moment when hikaru got this chance to play d5, bishop e6. Personally, I was worried that now black gets serious counterplay and everything. How do you stay calm in such situations? And you were able to find this idea, this concept of bishop takes d5, giving up the light square bishop, then relying on this dark square strategy, going queen takes d1, that also completely shocked hikaru. Was there any moment, for example, where you were worried or you adjusted to the new situation? Because for us, it was like true art, how you set up then again the total control with all these rook g3, knight e4, knight f6 ideas.
Yeah, I think I just had to change my mindset really from thinking that I'm trying to win this game quickly, more into as you said, let's try and re-coordinate the pieces. And I was thinking that I could be like significantly worse if I'm not able to, because my pieces really are scattered all around the board. So, but I did feel intuitively that I shouldn't be doing that badly. So that made me calm down a bit. But I really think that we've got to get used to this in these games. That it's just, even though like we're putting pressure on ourselves to play well, there are just going to be moments when you kind of have to reevaluate, refocus, and go from there. But yeah, I am happy with the way that I refocused there, and I think I had like 2 very good phases in the game, and then you just wash them out with one move blunders, which is like the ultimate kind of old man chess, but that's how it is.